Hello there, almost didn't see you. Hello, I'm filmmaking genius Jack Peterson, and I'm going to give you some tips on how I make a movie. Now, just follow me this way. We're here in the actual woods where we shot the DORK of the Rings for some of it, and a lot of the THROBBIT. It's actually just a run-of-the-mill woods. But by the time it goes through my lens, it's epic. Okay, so the first stop on our tour is the scene where we did the THROBBIT. Now, it was right up this trail, it was a night scene, it was the very first day of filming. So, as you can see, this is what the THROBBIT looks like now. You can see the fine craftsmanship of the artisans who work on our production team. The art department is fantastic. It lasted just long enough. It probably blew over the second after we were done filming. Anyway, since this was a night shot, it was key to light this area correctly. That way, I did something very special. I put lights there. I put lights there. And I put lights there. And I put lights until you could see the scene. Alright, so this is another one of our amazing sets. Now, it may just look like a crappy garage, and that's probably because it is just a crappy garage, but this is where we shot the bug and set. Once my magic fingers got a hold of this space, it turned into cinematic genius. Mr. and Mrs. Richardson could barely get out the door, but who cares about them as long as the movie gets made. That's what's important. Okay, now we've gotten to my favorite part of the film locations, the craft services table. This is where I spend most of the time just to make sure that none of the PAs ran off with any of the food and keep an eye on our expenses. I'm very thrifty. And just a few feet away from here is the fire pit where we shot a scene you may remember or will see when you see the movie, where they're all sitting around the campfire. And yeah, so it's really nice to have a location like this with just a few feet away. I don't even have to move, just turn the camera around, shoot. My kind of filmmaking. Alright, so here's another location we used on the Richardson property. So, one issue you have when you're filming on someone's property is that you have neighbors. So you encounter things like lawnmowers. Luckily, we were able to work in a scene in the movie where a herd of lawnmowers attack our characters, because we couldn't really work around it. Anyway, this is the scene where the nags get attacked and they climb up into the trees like this tree here. Right. Except through movie magic, instead of having them climb their fat butts up that tree, we shot that part on the green screen, but that didn't stop us from making the women run around out here till 2 in the morning being the nags. And as you can see right over here, this was where Kazakhstan they landed. If you swing around this way, behind me is the road, which became the river for the jerkwood forest. So the nice thing is that, you know, once my camera lens gets to it, you'll never know that you weren't in New Zealand and that you were just in Edwardsburg, Michigan. I'm pretty amazing. Okay, and last but not least, Hicktown, the rustic part of the movie. Well, this isn't actually the Hicktown set, it's down the road, but who feels like walking all the way down there? This is pretty much what it looked like, and it's right here on the estate where we shot most of the movie. Anyway, so, using my techniques, you too can be a filmmaker. Obviously not as good as me, but everyone can dream. So this is Jack Peterson saying, happy filming. Good luck. Hey everybody, lunchtime.